Hi, I'm Janae Hill, and welcome to this special Upliftv program. Jesus taught that if you have faith the size of a small mustard seed, you can move mountains. My guest today wants to remind everyone about this mountain-moving faith by including mustard seeds in a beautifully designed jewelry line. Welcome, Marcie Finney Ditto. Thank you so much for joining us today, Marcy.
Thank you, Janae. It's such an honor to be here.
What I love about mustard seed jewelry is it is not just gorgeous, it has total meaning. Tell us about mustard seed jewelry.
Mustard seed jewelry is an adornment that is created to inspire deeper faith in your life. And out of that has become a movement of people all over the United States and world that are demonstrating real world what being a mountain mover is like these days.
Let me get this straight. It's not just a piece of jewelry, it's really a movement across the world. Wow. And how did you get this vision for a movement of mountain moving jewelry?
I'm a big believer in having time with the Lord every day, and it's through a practice of 15 plus years of spending lots of time in silent prayer with the Lord. And during that time, I've been a fine artist my whole life, not a jewelry maker. I received a vision of a finished mustard seed piece. And of course, like anyone that's given something that you don't understand or you don't fully know, I sketched it out. And what did I do? I went to prayer. And so 3 years of praying very deeply about what I was supposed to do with it and how to actually get it out into the real world. The first prototype was made, and then here we go. Here's 8 years later.
Wow. Would you have ever thought when you had that very first vision that it would have turned into this?
No idea at all. And this is what I would endeavor to inspire other people, that when the Lord gives you your gifts, you don't know what they're going to look like. You can be a graphic designer like me one day and a fine artist, and he will move you into something completely different to share the spirit of what he wants in this world. And so I hope to encourage people that this can happen at any age, at any time in your life. And, I did not endeavor to be a jeweler. And so this is such a gift. And I would just allow you to be in prayer and foster your own.
And speaking of fostering your own, I think that by wearing a piece of this jewelry, you can foster your own level of faith and kind of crank it up a notch. And for the Upliftv viewers, you have created an exclusive piece. Tell us about that piece.
I have. I very particularly chose a cross, a hammered cross. We don't typically design many crosses. We really design a lot of other components into the jewelry, but the hammered cross really represents our walk with the Lord, and that it is hammered, it has notches, it has grooves, it's not perfect, and we're not perfect. And so I wanted to really emphasize that we need those reminders that even in how we're flawed, or we are still mending our hearts to the Lord, and He's walking with us every day. And so the cross is such a great representation of that, and to have it be elegant and simple.
Marcy, you mentioned that we're not perfect, and I'm guessing that some of our viewers out there are probably like me, and we're looking at you. You're gorgeous. Your jewelry line is gorgeous. Have there been big hurdles for you on your journey? And if so, will you share a few with us?
Oh, absolutely. I have had so many different mountains I've had to climb in my own journey, and especially with this one. I think as any artist, you have this beautiful vision that the Lord gave me in my head, and you wonder, how am I going to get this out? So being 100% self-taught, I had many times where I fell along the way trying to create this piece, and these versions are so much more beautiful than the first version. I was also an Olympic hopeful for marathoning, and I had an injury in my left leg that would not heal. And so, the Lord really had to change my path. I was on a path to become an Olympic hopeful, and I had to give up my running days. And thank goodness, because it led me to this.
And I think that sometimes the hammered cross can be a reminder of those hopes and dreams that maybe we lay down so that God can create something much bigger than we ever dreamt of.
Yes. It's the baby steps and the seeds that really matter most. So the whole visual of the seed is so perfect. That is all of us, and it's really up to us how we nurture it, how we water it, how we grow it. And our dependency and relationship with the Lord is critical. It's number one. It's what gives the life. So I love the representation that there's even more than one seed. We have 100 seeds typically per piece. And so it really shows that as you're in faith, it multiplies.
And speaking of multiplying, in the time that you've been doing this, how many pieces have you created and how many mustard seeds go into that?
In about a year's time, we have gone through a 7-pound bag of mustard seeds. And, to give some equating to what that looks like, that's, I have handmade over 10,000 pieces in a year.
Incredible. Completely incredible. And you talk a little bit about, certainly they're beautiful, but I know that quality is very important to you. Tell our viewers a little bit about where that quality comes from.
We really believe that we want everything to be created in excellence. So from our packaging to how the gift is received, it comes fully gift wrapped in the mail. You get the seed cash, the note cards, the medals are US made, and it's artist made. So every step of the way, we use Tiffany blue on purpose because we wanted a spiritual line of jewelry to be at a level of Tiffany's. We wanted it to feel elegant and beautiful and classic and stylish, but yet still hold so much meaning for people.
I know that Tiffany jewelry is quite pricey. What I love about your line is that you really have color options as well as price points for everyone, correct?
Right. Almost every single piece we have duplicated in gold and silver. So if you have a particular metal preference, we have something for everyone. And then we also varied the line so that there was a price point for everyone. So we have these studs that we're offering. And I think, Janae, you've got a pair as well. These are amazing. They're lightweight, they're bright and colorful. They have a lot of sparkle and shine to them. And they're one of our lowest price points, but you still get all the goodies. You still get it gift wrapped. You get the note cards and the seed cash. It's a lovely offering.
And speaking of different price points, you also have different chain lengths, which I love. And today we are wearing all various chain lengths, and I don't think you can ever have too much bling.
No, you can't. It just radiates our heart. It's awesome. So we do offer 16, 18, 24, which is heart level, and then 30-inch, which is long. And you can see our waterfall of jewelry here, but this is how we encourage people to wear it. We've had many people wear 2 pieces shorter and then some long. It just really, they're classic and they're a statement piece on their own, but also beautiful layered together.
One of the things I think I've seen with other jewelry lines is that if you wear more than one piece, it can sometimes look gaudy or too mix-matchy or matchy-match. And with yours, I have on the earrings, I have on a bracelet, and I have on the waterfall, as you call it. And I think that it truly sparkles and it doesn't look too much at all. And I know that was by design for you.
Absolutely. We really wanted to create something that was gorgeous on its own or something that could be worn together. And layering is kind of a new, hot, trendy thing, but it's been around forever. And I just encourage people to go a little bit, just like your walk, a little uncomfortable and then see what it does for you. But they're just statement pieces on their own or layered up. It's just fun to have something to add layers to your wardrobe.
And speaking of statement pieces, for the Uplift TV viewers only, she's got the hammered cross in silver or gold. And I believe you also have bracelets and earrings in the hammered cross. So, I encourage you guys to check it out. And Uplift TV is pleased to offer these beautiful mustard seed jewelry pieces to remind you and others to at least have faith the size of a mustard seed and wear these as a witness to others and be fashionable at the same time. Watch this opportunity to help support Uplift TV in providing Christian programming that will impact people's lives.
These beautiful mustard seed jewelry collections are available to you today for your donation to the Uplift TV Foundation. Your generous support will allow Uplift TV to create and acquire more inspirational movies and programs that will change hearts and impact lives. Each of these beautiful designs is offered in a set that contains a necklace, earrings, and bracelet. Or you can choose one of these stunning individual pieces by itself. Today, we feature the Flowering Heart Collection, showing an adorned inlay of organic mustard seeds, golden centerpiece, and encrusted with black diamond crystal. Also featured, exclusive for Uplift TV viewers, is the Hammered Cross, a symbol that tells of the greatest love, that which God would give His only Son for us. Every piece is adorned with an inlay of organic mustard seeds and encrusted with your choice of white or gold crystals. All pieces are plated with either 24-karat gold or sterling silver, non-toxic and American-made from recycled metals. And everything is handcrafted by the loving hands of local artisans. These beautiful earrings start out for a donation of $45, the bracelets for a donation of $75, and the necklaces start out for a donation of $90. You can receive the entire set for a special donation starting as low as $195. For your donation, you will receive the jewelry of your choice with beautiful gift-ready packaging, series of 8 inspirational note cards, abundant faith story with each piece, and seed cash that you can give back to others. You can donate online at upliftoffer.com. This secure website is the easiest way to view all of the beautiful mustard seed jewelry. You can also call our toll-free number and make your donation by calling 844-7-UPLIFT. That's 844-787-5438. Donate today at upliftoffer.com or call 844-7-UPLIFT.
Welcome back. The Upliftv Foundation was formed to help foster the work of the gospel through the creation of Christian movies, documentaries, and television series. By donating for the beautiful mustard seed jewelry, you can be a part of this work. Help me welcome back the founder of Mustard Seed Jewelry, Marcie Finney Ditto.
Hi, Janae. It's good to be here.
Again, we are just so excited to have you and your beautiful jewelry. Just before break, we were talking about how this jewelry line is more than just jewelry. It is a movement. Can you share a story of how someone has been inspired by wearing a piece of mustard seed jewelry?
Oh, yes. We've had many women that have suffered from breast cancer or various cancers or illness that have called us and wanted us to make special pieces for friends that have been diagnosed or for themselves that they've walked through in their faith journey with an illness or the loss of a child. We've had several. We've made some unique pieces, custom pieces for them, and then several of our regular line that have been so inspirational for them.
And I know, too, for me, when I wear it, I feel like an extra boost of faith. And you have given a little bit of an extra boost through a beautiful piece called the Flowering Heart. Tell us about the Flowering Heart.
That's right. You can see the Flowering Heart right here, and we have it in silver and in gold, and in a bracelet as well. It's just a beautiful piece that really represents our heart and our walk with the Lord. So as we deepen with Him, I believe our hearts just blossom and we become more radiant and more beautiful. And that's why I love it being in gold or silver, because it reflects His love and beauty in our walk. And so that's the heart to me. The flower, it just represents nature and how beautiful we are as we grow in God.
Marcy, tell us a little bit about your process for growing this brand. And I know it started with just a few pieces and then clearly you've exploded with lots. What was that like for you?
It was, like I said before, having a vision that is much larger than you know what to do with. It's just, you really have to start your day in prayer. And I pray every day for the Lord to lead me where I'm supposed to go. And this is everything that has happened from our increase has been through Him. So I've always been a person that has wanted to give back in my life. And so I prayed to Him about how I could share this gift with the many and then how that could bless other people. So we do a lot of charity work. We give 30% of our gross profits away to charity every year. We've given over $40,000 to local Fort Worth charities. And it's only going to continue from there. He's going to increase it and increase the amount we can give as we grow.
What kind of faith has creating mustard seed jewelry required you to have?
This is, as we walk in our walk with the Lord, we are always going to be up against our circumstances and our challenges. And not having any jewelry experience walking into the jewelry world has been a whole new learning ballgame for me. And he feeds me every little step, one seed at a time. And I'm just grateful for having a heavy prayer life. I think the more you endeavor to get quiet and really listen to what He has to share with you, the more you're going to be given the answers to what you're seeking. And so I just encourage people to spend time with Him, to develop an intimacy with Him. And then the gifts that He wants you to share will flow out of that.
And I think for some of you Upliftv viewers, you've got lots of gifts inside of you, or maybe you're thinking about a friend who has been through a rough time and needs that little piece of inspiration. I think I heard the story of someone who was ready to give up on their dreams and then out they got a piece of mustard seed jewelry and how that helped re-inspire them. So it truly has been extraordinary.
It really is. And we say there's a lot of people that when they receive our jewelry, they don't expect it to come as nice as it does in the mail. And we handwrite notes, and we have created the note cards and the seed cash to just inspire on more kindness. And the average effect from our jewelry is that people generally cry in tears of joy when they receive it, because every little step of what we've done is done in excellence. And we've really tried to pray about it and think about everything that would be meaningful to people, so that it's more than just jewelry.
Marcy, you gave us a little bit of the behind the scenes of your journey, but did you have a big amount of seed cash when you started this endeavor? Do you have a big factory? Tell us a little bit of that.
No, we did not. It started with one piece. And so after I had prototyped the first piece, I just started wearing it around. And the Lord shared with me in prayer that these would be conversation pieces. And so from across a restaurant, someone would stop me and say, "What's in that? Is that seeds? What does that mean?" And I'd share the verse in Matthew, and he just increased it. I had store owners asking me if they could carry the product, and we got picked up very early on by Aveda, and were made a lifetime vendor for them. And so it just really, it's been one tiny little seed at a time, and baby steps are huge. And so I encourage people to stay small in their faith and let him produce the greatness.
And you just mentioned a key word, I think, conversation piece. How many of us are maybe stuck on how to share our faith because we don't want to be one of those Christians,
right,
as they call them, Bible thumpers, but at the same time, we want to share the good news. And I think that these pieces give them the opportunity to do that.
They do. And, a lot of times you'll have people just comment because of the beautiful nature of it. They'll come up and they'll say, "Oh, that's so sparkly and beautiful." And then you get to talk about how it reflects your journey and who you are. And that will really open up that dialogue for people. So I would encourage anyone that wears it to just let the Lord lead that, and he will.
And I think particularly with the exclusive piece that you've done for the Uplift TV viewers, that hammered cross, what an opportunity to share your testimony through just a piece like that.
We all have mountain moving stories in our life, and whether it be from just a singular day or moments, or just maybe it could be just something really tragic you've had happen in your family that you can share with someone, the Lord will lead you. And that's the basis of the seed cash as well, is letting him lead you to what act of kindness you want to do in the world.
And Marcy keeps talking about these things like seed cash and stationery, and we're going to talk about those elements in the next segment, because the gift of receiving a piece of jewelry is the packaging in and of itself, so you're not going to want to miss that. But before we go on break, Marcy, I want to hear from you. If there could be one thing that viewers could get from wearing a piece of your jewelry, what would that be?
It would be a renewal of their own faith, in that the Lord is going to grab hold of you in whatever moment he chooses. And we can't have judgment for when that moment is in our lives. And it always gets watered. It always gets renewed. And the seed represents that. It's a tiny little seed that has to be nurtured by his love. And that you be reminded of your inherent goodness that he's placed in your heart.
Marcy, for those viewers out there who are maybe thinking, "I'm too old," or "I've made too many mistakes, I don't really know how the Lord could use me," what would you share with them?
I would share that he is going to reinvent you in any age, and he's going to renew your heart, and he restores everything in his timing. And so trust his timing. Trust that he takes you where he's supposed to take you, as long as you stay in obedience and mended to his heart. And so I would just encourage small steps. Just remember the seed, and then remember that you are one of those seeds, and that wherever you go, he's with you, and that you can have reminders around you, whether they be friends or whether they be a beautiful adornment. It will keep you focused on where your heart needs to stay.
Speaking of that focus on where your heart needs to stay, a reminder, you can get these beautiful pieces in a variety of different lengths, in gold as Marcy is wearing, or in silver. You could also get the earrings, and they've got some less expensive price points if you love the stud. So there really is something for everyone, different chain links, the bracelets. My encouragement for all of you guys out there is just get a piece. And I say that not from a sales perspective, but I know the difference that my pieces of mustard seed jewelry have made in my life. So keep watching to see how you can receive this special mustard seed jewelry offer with your donation to Uplift TV. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
These beautiful mustard seed jewelry collections are available to you today for your donation to the Upliftv Foundation. Your generous support will allow Upliftv to create and acquire more inspirational movies and programs that will change hearts and impact lives. Each of these beautiful designs is offered in a set that contains a necklace, earrings, and bracelet. Or you can choose one of these stunning individual pieces by itself. Today, we feature the Flowering Heart collection, showing an adorned inlay of organic mustard seeds, golden centerpiece, and encrusted with black diamond crystal. Also featured, exclusive for Uplift TV viewers, is the Hammered Cross, a symbol that tells of the greatest love, that which God would give His only Son for us. Every piece is adorned with an inlay of organic mustard seeds and encrusted with your choice of white or gold crystals. All pieces are plated with either 24-karat gold or sterling silver, non-toxic and American-made from recycled metals. And everything is handcrafted by the loving hands of local artisans. These beautiful earrings start out for a donation of $45, the bracelets for a donation of $75, and the necklaces start out for a donation of $90. You can receive the entire set for a special donation starting as low as $195. For your donation, you will receive the jewelry of your choice with beautiful gift-ready packaging, series of 8 inspirational note cards, abundant faith story with each piece, and seed cash that you can give back to others. You can donate online at upliftoffer.com. This secure website is the easiest way to view all of the beautiful mustard seed jewelry. You can also call our toll-free number and make your donation by calling 844-7-UPLIFT. That's 844-787-5438. Donate today at upliftoffer.com or call 844-7-UPLIFT.
Welcome back. We want to encourage you to support Uplift TV. It features a balance of Christian movies and ministries as Christ taught through parables and sermons. This program gives you an opportunity to partner with Uplift TV to bring more inspirational films, documentaries, and TV series that are not available on most channels. Marcy, in these closing moments, tell us how our viewers can use this jewelry to share about mustard seed faith with their family and with their friends.
Be open. Be open to the conversations that the Lord will direct with you through this, whether it be through the seed cash or it's through the note cards. Have your heart ready that He's going to use it in whatever way He wants to, and to enliven and uplift somebody else's life. So just be open to that opportunity because He will bring it.
And be open if maybe you're the one who needs the mustard seed of faith. I mean, I've purchased quite a few pieces for myself, and that's okay too. And one of the many things I love about purchasing mustard seed jewelry is that with the gift of the jewelry, you get many gifts. Tell us a little bit about your packaging, Marcy, and what went into that.
We really spent so much time in prayer around just the excellence of the whole thing. Like I said, with the Tiffany blue and the gold, we wanted a spiritual product to be elevated to the level that it was sophisticated and it was classy and it was stylish, but yet it still held all of that biblical meaning for people. So, starting with the seed cash here, which I've got a card here, and then you get $2 cash. And I have given away cash and paid for people's coffees and, paid for somebody that was short in the grocery line for most of my life. But in prayer, I really received that I wanted to do something even more special. And so the seed cash is very purposefully $2. So I picked something that might seem odd, like what can I get for $2 in this world? But I picked that number because it's small, but it's like the seed. God can enliven it, He can make it grow, and He can make it great, and miracles can come from it. We've had many miraculous stories of people going out and using their seed cash in ways that could not have been orchestrated on their own hand.
And in addition to the seed cash, you also get, with your purchase, stationery, right? So you get actual note cards and envelopes.
Gold-lined envelopes and seals come with your set of 8 note cards, 4 different designs. So we have like miracle and believe, and all of these messages are messages that I received in prayer when I would pray about the jewelry and what to do with it. And so they're just very inspiring and meaningful. We're losing the written word in our day and age because it's so technological that we forget to write notes, leave it on someone's car, hand it to someone in a grocery store. I mean, we're just losing those random acts of kindness. And so this is another way to inspire on for people.
So with my purchase, I'm getting the seed cash. I get 8 different note cards, well, 4 different sayings, but 8 cards total and envelopes. And then I get this beautiful box and bag.
That's right. So everything is color coordinated. And when you receive it in the mail, it is fully gift wrapped and sealed. And you also get the bag as well with tissue. So it's really a ready-made gift. And we created it with that intention because everyone leads busy lives these days. And you just want to give someone something very special that, whether you're putting tons of thought into it or you just need something immediate. This is a perfect way to spread meaning into someone's life and have it be 100% gift ready and ready to go.
And even if you purchase a small, box of earrings, you're still getting the stationery, the seed cash, and the beautiful packaging. And Marcy, we are so grateful that you were here today. I could talk to you about your jewelry for hours, and we just appreciate your sharing your journey and mountain moving faith with us today. And with Mustard Seed Jewelry, thank you. And for your donation today, you can receive one of these jewelry sets or pieces. This jewelry is a great gift for a friend, a family member, or maybe even for yourself. For more information on how you can donate, go to Upliftv, or actually we're going to go to upliftoffer.com, or call the number on your screen. Thank you so much for watching Uplift TV today. Join us next time for more inspirational stories of faith.
These beautiful mustard seed jewelry collections are available to you today for your donation to the Upliftv Foundation. Your generous support will allow Upliftv to create and acquire more inspirational movies and programs that will change hearts and impact lives. Each of these beautiful designs is offered in a set that contains a necklace, earrings, and bracelet. Or you can choose one of these stunning individual pieces by itself. Today, we feature the Flowering Heart Collection, showing an adorned inlay of organic mustard seeds, golden centerpiece, and encrusted with black diamond crystal. Also featured, exclusive for Uplift TV viewers, is the Hammered Cross, a symbol that tells of the greatest love, that which God would give His only Son for us. Every piece is adorned with an inlay of organic mustard seeds and encrusted with your choice of white or gold crystals. All pieces are plated with either 24-karat gold or sterling silver, non-toxic and American-made from recycled metals. And everything is handcrafted by the loving hands of local artisans. These beautiful earrings start out for a donation of $45, the bracelets for a donation of $75, and the necklaces start out for a donation of $90. You can receive the entire set for a special donation starting as low as $195. For your donation, you will receive the jewelry of your choice with beautiful gift-ready packaging, series of 8 inspirational note cards, abundant faith story with each piece, and seed cash that you can give back to others. You can donate online at upliftoffer.com. This secure website is the easiest way to view all of the beautiful mustard seed jewelry. You can also call our toll-free number and make your donation by calling 844-7-UPLIFT. That's 844-787-5438. Donate today at upliftoffer.com or call 844-7-UPLIFT.